My mind's racing a million miles an hour, and I've got butterflies and knots in my stomach. I feel like I could be the one leaving. I know my dish has some flaws, but all I can hope for is that the elements I've done well, I've done perfectly.
Ray, how do you think you went?
Listen, it was fun. How the execution, there's a few things I'd like to change.
What bits?
With the custard, by the time I poured the cream and stuff and blended it, I realized I had a bit more than everyone else. It sounded to me like you said 150, and I was just like...
It was 50.
Yeah, and to my ear, I heard 150.
Pleasure of a busy kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah.
How does it make you feel when you're in a black apron, facing the possibility of going home?
Oh, listen, it feels terrible. You've given up everything. Well, I've given up everything to come here. I love food. I love cooking food. I love the joy I get from preparing. I get joy from cooking. The goal is still to open a restaurant. I will either way, what happens whether I stay here or not. And I know I haven't done you guys justice in doing that since I've been here, and that's what I'd like to change for the opportunity.
Who are the people that you most enjoy cooking for?
Without a doubt, my two girls. I know you guys are tough critics, but they're way tougher.
How do you think they react to this dish?
Probably the younger one would actually probably get into it because she's more, it doesn't matter what it looks like, if it tastes good, she'll eat it.
I don't know about Ray, but I'd get told off if I put that in front of my daughter.
Yeah.
too. I think we all would. Ray, thank you so much for tasting it.
Thank you.
First thing that I keep looking at is the grainy custard.
Yeah.
Fondants are really dark, too.
Fondants are really dark.
This is the detail.
Yeah. Those fondants are quite hard, aren't they? They're crunchy.
My fondant is beautifully cooked and just right. And the sauce, pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It works really well in terms of dressing the dish and bringing the dish together.
My bit of chicken it's got a good tan on it. It's pretty golden.
Good dish of food, not like. Let down by the slightly unpleasant, fluffy nature of the custard.
Yeah, I got two big errors, which is that my fondant's crunchy, so
Mine too.
Soft outside, but then I'm crunching through that, the centre of the potato, and undercooked potato's not very nice at all. So that's a real shame. And he split the custard.
Sauce and chicken, great. Fondant, again, crunchy. This plate of food by Ray has got a few issues.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit nervous and a bit anxious. I'm hoping I've done enough. But I'm just a bit worried that the chicken is cooked all the way through.
That was a roller coaster ride for you. Tell us how you thought it went.
Yeah, it felt pretty much the same as well. It was, I started off on the back foot. I think I was a little bit behind. I was just feeling the stress and the tension of the whole scenario. But in the end, I was getting into my stride a little bit better, and I felt a little bit better how things were going. But it was an absolute privilege to cook for you today, cook your dish. It was amazing. It looked like it was so easy to you. I'm shattered from the whole experience. I don't know how a full service in the kitchen would ever go, but yeah, I'm proud of what I've done today. I worked as hard as I could from after the first 15 minutes when I got my head into the game. It's not often you get a chance to cook one of Gary's dishes alongside him in the kitchen, so definitely today was one of the best experiences of my life, I think.
Beautiful. We want to know how much it means to you and how much you want to stay.
Yeah, look, it means everything to me. This whole situation of being a MasterChef has been such an experience so far. I'm still getting into it. I'm still finding my feet. I feel like generally I'm getting a little bit closer to where I want to be, and it means everything to me to be here and to stay in the competition. It's what I want to do. I want to cook. It's where I'm happy, is in the kitchen. It's where I'm sad, it's in the kitchen. It's just, it's what I like to do. I like to put food on a plate that people enjoy and give people that satisfaction in eating something that you've cooked.
Lee, thank you, mate.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Gary, what do you think?
You know what strikes me about the dish is the colour.
Oh, the chicken. How
The
good
chicken,
that
yeah.
chicken skin looks.
Chicken skin pops,
wonderful.
the green pops, you know. So there's something that's very appetising about that dish.
Is this chicken undercooked?
It's just,
Just
isn't it?
or just under good.
Give it to me.
I'll give it to you, Gary.
Yeah. That is absolutely, and it's really hard to see because it's covered in gravy, but that little bit of chicken there on the bottom of the breast, you can even see it on this one, is just absolutely not cooked. It's like that. And that would have been the bit that was right against the bone, and he should have seen it.
Yeah. It's a shame because, you know what, he went hard on caramelisation of the skin, and the skin's beautiful. He's done a really good job on that. But I'm looking at that undercooked chicken over there, and it's...
Yours is all right, though,
No,
isn't it?
because mine's off the bottom end of the breast, so, you know, it's thinner, and it's cooked.
Lee's done so much right. The fondant's cooked through.
Yeah.
Pea puree is great. Colour on the skin is great. The chicken in places is absolutely perfect. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's just that point of being cooked. But you can see it on this one bit of chicken we've got left, maybe clearer, that it's just here.
Yeah.
You can just see it there. If you'd flipped it over in the pan and let the pan heat, the pan heat
Just a
cook
tiny
it.
bit.
It's 30 seconds.
It's 30 seconds, but it's a problem.
Yeah.
Right, well, we've tasted all three dishes.
Yeah, well, let's get them in. Let's tell them who's staying and who's going.
I'm sure you weren't quite ready for that. An interesting experience, hopefully a good one. Hopefully you learned a lot. My challenge today was to take a very simple dish, a dish that you'd expect to eat at home, something that was home cooked, and just add a level of sophistication, but enough to challenge you guys, enough for you to rethink, if you survive today, how you apply yourselves in this competition. Because when you get it right, it makes you smile. And even today, cooking in front of you, I was enjoying myself, because that's what we do. It's a beautiful thing. What was lovely to see is none of you gave up. You all tried to keep up, and you're all engaged in what you were doing. You were tasting, you were moving things around, you were touching, and that's what cooking is all about. But regardless of what you learnt and whether or not you enjoyed cooking along with me, at the end of the day, someone is going home.
Pete, we loved your sauce. Caramelisation on the chicken was perfect. Your custard, light and beautifully set. Ray, your chicken was perfectly cooked, but one of your potato fondants was undercooked, was crunchy, and your pea custard was curdled. Lee, your potato fondants were soft and buttery. Sauce, glossy, great colour, and packed full of flavour. and the skin of your chicken was crisp and golden. But the chicken itself was undercooked. And you know, in the MasterChef kitchen, undercooked chicken always sends you home. Sorry, Lee. We were absolutely devastated.
Lee, it's only been a short time that you've been with us, but I think we've come to learn a fair amount about you, but more importantly about the way you cook. And you gave us that wonderful confit salmon dish with aniseed, which I think has been one of the standout dishes so far in the competition. So we're really sad to see you go, and we're really excited though, because you've got it, and there's enough on that dish for us to think that you've got a bright future should you choose to follow it.
I'm definitely going to follow my food dream and get into a kitchen somewhere along the way. It's definitely where I want to be.
Thank you so much, Lee. It's time now to say goodbyes.
Thanks. See you, man.
Yeah, really.
Thanks, guys.
I have to say, Lee, really unexpected, but just this is how the competition goes, you know.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Go for it.
Thanks, man.
See you then, bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Bye.